And I have a tattoo. It's of a dude darker than me. Oh, give it up for yourselves. All you Latin people, love you. El Monte came out tonight. What? I know about El Monte. I grew up in El Monte. I'm Black Jolo, dude. I'm a Brolo. Because all the cholos would come up to me at the school dance and go, hey, where you from, Holmes? I'd say, Oaxaca. What's your name? Casper, dog. Ugum. Where my weed smokers at? Make some noise, please. I love weed. I know you're a smoker, Cholo. You be smoking out at Victory Outreach. Jesus died for you, Holmes. What are they, Holmes? No, I love marijuana, dude. I swear to God, if weed had a vagina, I would have sex with it. I was like, oh my God, it's so sticky. Oh, hell. No, really, I'm a weed smoker, but one thing is for sure, I do not want weed to be legal. I don't want to pay tax on that. Didn't even go to the store. Yeah, let me get a box of Chronic Lights. No, non-menthol. Look at all the lovely Latinas in here. Oh, damn! Love Latin women, dude. Yeah! I don't watch porn. I watch Channel 34. Forget that. Hey, caliente! Sabacho Gigante! El Gordo y Flaca! Look at all of you lovely women in here tonight. God, I love you women. And there's this, and I want to address some myths about black dudes. Okay, it's true we have big penises. And because all my white friends always ask me, dude, how come you black guys got such big I always tell them, because God screwed up our hair. And our credit. Well, we'll just make their bigger. That's it. They asked me to do a clean set tonight. Well, I fucked that up, didn't I? No, there's another myth that black dudes don't go down on women. Anyone heard that? Anyone? How do you know? Yeah, she's looking at you like your boyfriend looking. Yeah, how do you know? You were with the mayate or what? That's a hard act to follow, Holmes. No, I'm telling you right now, I'm addressing this issue. I go down on women. I don't care. Dude, I'll put some tapatio down there. And I will go down like Pac-Man. Just waka, 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 waka. I swear, I will go down there on that thing until cherries come out and I get 200 points. No, because I think the different the woman, the different race, the different the topping. Latin women, tapatio. White chicks, ranch. I'm just kidding, it's blue cheese, it's blue cheese. I ain't getting laid in Arcadia tonight, for sure. And black chicks, barbecue sauce. I'm serious, I'm good at that, dude. I'll make a chick's feet throw gang signs, dude. I'm crazy. Damn, baby, I didn't know you were from Flores. I live in the Inland Empire, Upland. Anyone heard of Upland? Tweakers. And it's been really hot lately. And because I knew it was so hot, because I saw this tweaker riding his bike down the street, and it had air conditioning. It was all wired up, Holmes, on that Scante buckle. I speak Chicanics. Dude, I'm hot right now, dude. I'm sweating Hershey's Kisses up here. Damn. And please give it up for the entire wait staff here at the Ice House. Yeah, it's a great time. And please give it up to the Comedy Time Network. Thank you guys. Paid gig, I like that. I'm funnier when there's money. But when there ain't no money, what you want me to do? How you guys? Hello, ladies. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Y tú? Muy bien. Caliente. I'm here to talk to you about a serious subject tonight. A drug addiction that's bigger than crystal meth, bigger than cocaine, bigger than marijuana, alcoholism, MySpace. That's why this hunt for Osama bin Laden, it's he's on MySpace. He sends me blogs all the time. I'm in his top 8. I like Al Green, not Al Qaeda. I'm a big science fiction buff, by the way. Any science fiction fans here? I'm a huge star. I knew you, Asian guy. No, I'm a big science fiction buff. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Any Star Wars fans here? Anyone see the last movie? That movie. No, because I wish Quentin Tarantino would have directed Star Wars. That would have been great. You would have had Samuel Jackson as a Jedi with a Jerry curl. He'd have been all mean. He'd have came in talking to Anakin Skywalker and go, "Well, Anakin, what does Yoda look like?" What? Say what again? Say it one more time. I dare you. I double dare you. What does Yoda look like? Chewbacca, I didn't ask you a thing. Hand me my lightsaber. Which one is it? The one that says bad. All right, that's my time. I gotta get out of here.
How y'all doing? Okay, let me talk to the audience. How you two doing? How y'all doing, y'all?
All right.
Cool. Okay, cool. Y'all dating? Y'all dating? Kabbalah, you dating? Thank you for the laughs, my kids. Thank you. What happened when you had kids, dog? You know, kids, they just... Anybody got kids? Clap if you got kids. Clap if you got kids. It's beautiful when you got kids. It's hard to explain stuff. You know, when you get married, you go through the relationship humor. It's hard to explain stuff to kids these days. Like today, my son saw these 2 turtles humping. I couldn't even explain. He's like, "Daddy, what they doing?" The only thing I could come up with was he giving them a ride. I said, "Well, why he giving them a ride?" He's tired. And then they just hit you with some reality. Like my daughter, I asked my daughter the other day, my daughter asked me, she said, "Daddy, where do babies come from?" I didn't even know. I was like, well, how do you explain this to a 4-year-old where babies come from? I tried to do the nursery thing. I was like, well, you know, a stork comes in, right? Has a little baby and a little nappy, and carry a little baby and fly, drops the baby off to the family. My daughter's like, no, they don't. I was like, well, where do they come from, baby? She said, out of mommy's stomach. I was like, damn, why didn't I think of that? That was so simple and to the point. You know what I mean? You trying to scare them, but they know more than we do. That's to let you know that, man. They know more than you. How many people are just dating? Clap if you're dating. I want to know that. Clap if you're dating. How about this couple? Just clap if you're dating. All these things are going to go to you two right here, because you two are the ones that are the audience member, and I love you guys like that. Right. So you guys dating or married? How long you guys dating?
Basically married.
Just basically, he said basically married. Okay, the Latino way, all right? You're going to date her for 15 years, and then you're like, I think we should get married. 15 years later, I think we should get married. This is a beautiful thing, too. See, if you dating, watch this, watch. Single people make some noise. Now, see, listen to single people. See the clap? See that? See that? Single people, that's all right. Comes Valentine's Day, you're going to be giving yourself a gift. This is from me to me. It's tough when you're married, man. I've been married 9 years, same woman. It's a beautiful thing, and I love marriage. It's hard, because, it's rough. I'm gonna tell you, if you're thinking about getting married, bro? No? Well, let me help you out just in case you do. When you get married, you gotta listen up, right? So when you get ready to say your vows, you gotta listen for things, right? Because soon you get married, they slide that ring on, sound like handcuffs. Be like, what the hell is that? You heard that? Like, what the hell? Your girl got a new look on her face. There's a new sheriff in town. And her name is Reggie, man. It's a double standard when you get married, right? When you get married, women, they just tell you whatever they feel. They go from being really cute to see, she knows, right? She ever drop a pillow on you, right? She ever fart in front of you? Yeah? A lot of times. See, you've been married a long time. You walk in the room, go, damn. Your boo ain't said nothing. But remember you first were dating, right? Remember you used to be dating, you give you the candies and the roses. She would never do that. She wait till you leave. And then when you leave, she drop one and kill every plant in the house. The cat be like, damn. See, I did this one time. I think it's a double standard one, because when I do it, my wife get mad. Like, you're so nasty, you stink, you need to go eat some roses or something. I'm like, what? But when she do it, it ain't right, it ain't right. Because every man in here know, when you're married, you got a couple, you like to lay in a certain position right behind your girl. Like mine is like right behind my girl, right behind her, right there, and watching TV. That's my spot, right there, remote control. This is the no fart zone right here when you're watching TV. You know what I'm talking about, dog. This is right here. It's your zone. This is it. She cut one on me one day. It was so foul. Right? And it wasn't the thing that she cut one on me. It was just what she said to excuse why she did it, right? I'm sitting there like, and all of a sudden, I'm sitting there, and I felt something. I felt something like an invisible mouse run down my leg. I was like, I know my booty just fart on me. And I had to look and say, baby, did you just fart? And she looked at me like, it's just air. No, that's not air. Look, the cat is dead. What kind of air is that? I think the air had a little I don't care what you say. I know, Bob, I said the boo word. It's just rough, and another beautiful thing, when you're a parent now, you gotta watch the things you do, gotta watch when you're around the house, when you're dating, it's easy. See, Valentine's Day gonna come, y'all gonna be all excited, you give your girls flowers and roses, right? When you get married, you forget some stuff like that, you could be, can't go there, you know what I'm talking about. Dating people and married people is a big difference, right? When you get married, you gotta be careful, you gotta listen. You gotta listen to your girl. When your wife says she wants some things, you gotta listen. Vice versa, if she said you to the store to get a certain kind of ice cream, you gotta come back with a certain kind of ice cream. Right? Though, if she goes and tell you want chocolate, she say chocolate, she mean chocolate. Don't try to do the man thing and go to the store and get there and you say, ooh, you want chocolate? I like vanilla, I'm gonna get Neapolitan. No! Chocolate, player, come back home with chocolate. That's just how you do that, all right? You understand what I'm saying? Because you know you can get on sex punishment. You ever been on sex punishment? Beautiful thing. One last thing on relationships when you get married. If you ever do this, man, do me a favor. You ever get a chance, take your kids to Disneyland. You been taking kids to Disneyland? Anybody been to Rip-Off Island? This should be Rip-Off Land. You ever been to this place, man? You know what it costs to get in Disneyland? $59.95 now. $59.95. They say confidence, $59.95. I'm ghetto. You can't spring $59.95 on me in one day, right? I need like a week notice, right? I get to the booth, right? The lady's like, $59.95. It was me, my wife, my 2 kids, and my nephew. I was like, $59.95 for 5 people? That's cool. She was like, no, per person. I was like, what the hell? Right? I start paying something. I'm mad. I'm like, $59.95 per person? My wife was like, what you doing? I'm saying, I'm looking for another way in this. $59.95. Saw the funniest thing ever, right? I saw this Asian dude snap. You ever see Asian people lose it? I saw this Asian dude snap. He lost it, right? Because when he found out the price, he went to the window. He had 8 kids with him, right? So when he got to the window, he was like, because Asian people, they know for keeping their cool. But he snapped. He's like, no! See, that's not what when we went to Disneyland back when my parents took us. We went to Disneyland. It was cheap. It was $10 to get in. Remember that? Anybody remember that? I'm not telling them myself. Okay, cool. All right, if you couldn't go to Disneyland, you had to have Disneyland at your house. Remember that? And you ghetto people in here, remember Disneyland at your house? Right? You slide down the stairs, you turn off the light, that's Space Mountain right there, right there. Right? You went to It's a Small World, you played with the roaches. It's a small world. It's a small world. If you stayed up late at night, you saw Mickey every now and then. Mickey! Some of y'all got that. But it was a beautiful thing, man. You know, you get there. Only thing that I don't like about Disneyland is the lines. The lines are an hour and a half wait. You ever notice that? Hour and a half wait to get in the rides at Disneyland. You sitting in the line, mad as hell. Hour and a half wait to get in the line? You know what I did? I kept it ghetto. You know what I did? I pretend I was retarded. That's right, I just kept it ghetto, man. I just walked straight to the front. Give me! Give me! My kids kept it gangster too. They was right behind me. You got killed!
Turn that off, man. I hate hip hop. It's bull, man. Hip hop is bull. You know why? You want to know why? Because I am a black man. I just bought a car I can't afford, but I feel genetically obligated to throw some rims on that bitch. That is bull, man. Hip hop is like, it annoys me because they do stuff that I'm sorry, man, they do things like, all right, there's a song with Fergie and Ludacris, living in the fast lane. I got a big ass jet in the fast lane. You broke his what? The worst part about this song is in the middle of it, they say, this is supposed to be a club chant. You're supposed to be in the club and be feeling the song and be like, you ain't got no money, take your broke ass home. I ain't even want to come to this club anyway. That made me want to buy your CD and not burn it online. And you know who's the worst culprit of making me look? Is that Delicious? She is serious about that. She is tearing that up, making me hungry. She was like, that's funny, but this is delicious. What is, you got cilantro in here? What is this? Don't distract me, I got 8 minutes. No, but the person who pissed me off the most is 50 Cent. I hate that fool because, like, he used to have this song back in the day, it's called Window Shopper. Anybody remember Window Shopper? Use a window shopper in a jewelry store looking at came by. Man, use a window shopper in a deal trying to get a test drive. I'm sorry I didn't sign a deal and get shot 9. No, actually, I'm kind of glad I didn't get shot 9 times, but dude, all right? And the thing that messes me up about it the most is that I'm getting picked on by a dude who sounds retarded. It's like I'm a window shopper in a jewelry store. I brought that brand new Gallardo Lamborghini. What you got? You broke as hell, nigga. And that's why he's so big. He got that retard strength. That's what. He can do sit-ups for 4 hours. That is like, you can find me in the club. Get off me, Eminem. That is some BS, man. And then, you know, music television makes it worse because they act like you can chill with them. They're like, oh, tonight at 9 on BET, you get to hang out with Bow Wow. First of all, why do I want to hang out with Bow Wow? He is like 17. I do not want to hang out with somebody half my age that makes 10 times what I make. It makes me feel like I made some serious mistakes in my life. I don't want to hang out with this dude. He can't even order drinks for me. And then he's sitting there partying. He's in the club, he's pouring the Alizé all on Brazilian bitches and smoking stuff. I don't got no Alizé. I got 211. I don't got no Brazilian bitches. I got a bitch named Brazil. She don't got no thong. She got stretch marks. She ain't got no entourage. She got 4 kids. And none of them look alike. Little fool speaking Spanish to me. I don't like, what is you saying? Find your daddy. R&B is even worse, man. Cause if you can sing, you can do anything. You can be like, you know what? I bought breakfast today, baby. And I thought about you when I brought those eggs. I brought eggs for you. And all you gotta do is reach at while you're singing. Just be like, Usher's the worst, though. He did this song called Confessions. It was about having a baby with another chick. And she was like, Usher, I don't care. I'm a comedian. I can't make that stuff funny. There's nothing funny that I can do about like, hey, knock knock, who's there? A baby. A baby who? A baby by your cousin. Yeah. No, it's not fun. Why you calling the cops? White folks don't act like y'all. Like, I listen to rock. Y'all on some other stuff. I mean, it's fun to listen to because it's inventive, but if you like listen to the lyrics, you like this one song I was listening to. It's called it was by My Chemical Romance or something. And that's who names themselves My Chemical Romance? That ain't tight. What? He's like, I went to a parade to see the people marching in the streets, and my dad turned into a Fahrenheit. What kind of parade was this? I do not want to go to this parade. And they called it a black parade. There was Nan Cadillac. If there's a parade with black people, there's going to be a Cadillac. And there's going to be kids dancing with airbrush shirts that say sick with it. March down the street like, doing this. And then the thing that makes it worse, man, is like I hate dirty South music. Oh my God, it makes me so damn angry because the beats are so tight, but what they saying is so stupid. And that song, throw some D's on it, just bought a Cadillac. I'm like, oh, throw some D's on it. What? Yeah. But then he threw me off because he was like, I got the peanut butter ice cream seats. I'm like, these are my best pants. I don't really know if I really don't know if I want to sit in your car. Yo, man, but I'm gonna leave you with this. This is my word of wisdom that I end every set with. Do not drink and drive. It's bad. Finish before you get in the car.
He's what? No, she knows I'm half black. That's why she married me. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Exactly. Wants her kid to get that scholarship. You know what I'm talking? She's smart. Thinking ahead. She actually is very smart. She's actually a school teacher, which is really cool. A comedian and a school teacher getting married, thereby creating the lowest combined annual salary in U.S. history. I remember before our wedding, people were like, hey, are you guys going to do the money dance at your reception? I'm like, are you kidding me? If we have to, she's getting on the pole, because we need the cash. Remember, the bride can touch you, but you can't touch the bride. Keep your hands to yourself. Although I didn't always used to be so broke. I used to be the webmaster for a radio station up in the Bay Area. And you know that feeling you get when you know you've really made a difference? Me either. I was the webmaster at a radio station up in the Bay Area. Only thing that made that job worthwhile is my boss was crazy. I don't mean like crazy, like, you so crazy. I mean like, CSI needs to check his backyard for blood and hair, because something is not right with this fool. Because I remember one time, I'm just minding my own business, editing the website, and I hear from down the hall, "What the hell?" Woo! Someone's in trouble. This ought to be good. And all of a sudden he whooshes into my office, and I'm like, ah, crap, it's me. He runs in, right, full speed, stops, points at my computer and goes, "Why is there a comma here?" Let me rewind that really quick. What the hell? Comma. I'm like, dude, what is wrong with you? Who gets that upset about a comma? You jumped by a gang of commas on the way home from school as a kid? Like, what are you doing in your office? You just get so angry and you like burst through my wall like the Kool-Aid Man. Comma! I will make you a deal. I will take this comma off the website if you put a comma in my paycheck, like anywhere. Unfortunately, that didn't pan out, and here I am. So, but as a former webmaster, there's a trend that's kind of been irritating me. I've been seeing lately a lot of really good-looking women wearing these shirts that say, "I heart nerds." I don't know if you've seen them. I think a better shirt for them would be, "I am full of crap." Because no, you don't. You don't love. There's only 3 human beings on the planet who should be wearing the "I love nerd" shirt: Bill Gates' wife, the lady who played Scully on the X-Files, and the dude that's dating Clay Aiken. That's it, those 3. I'm just saying, you wear an "I love nerd" shirt, you better be able to back it up. Like if your man makes you call him his Dungeons & Dragons character name during sex while dressed as Spider-Man, fine, you can wear the "I love nerd" shirt. If your man has ever said LOL instead of laughing at something, fine, you can wear the "I love nerd" shirt. The only time you've ever seen your man cry was the day they said Pluto is no longer a planet. All right, fine, you can wear the "I love nerd" shirt. If Indian people call your house for tech support, by all means, wear the "I love nerd" shirt. If your man proposed to you by getting down on one knee, opening up the box and saying, "One ring to rule them all," well, then you're my wife, and you can definitely wear the "I love nerd" shirt. If your man's favorite kind of pie is 3.15, you can wear the "I love nerd" shirt. If your man just turned to you and went, "Pie is 3.14, you have bigger problems than what you're gonna wear. So, something interesting. I was in Walgreens a couple days ago because I was picking up. You know what? Never mind what I was picking up. I was there. I have a rash. It's going away. Just don't worry about it. Just, don't shake my hand after the show. You should be all right. But anyway, I'm waiting in line. And over the loudspeaker, this pre-recorded commercial comes on and goes, "You know, at Walgreens, we know how important it is for you to understand your prescriptions. But what if you don't speak English? Well, at Walgreens, we can print your prescription in one of 17 different languages." And that was it. Commercial was over. I was like, well, that's a helpful commercial, except it's in English. So if you don't speak English, you just heard wah 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 wah. Walgreens. Wah 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 wah. English. Wah not wah wah not wah. It's not helping anybody. Meanwhile, poor Miguel's just slamming down fistfuls of my doll. My hemorrhoids are not getting any better. But I had a good day today. I was at the happiest place on earth, Disneyland. I love that. I go there all the time. I was in line for Pirates of the Caribbean, which is my favorite ride. A lot of people ask me, why are pirates so entertaining? I'm like, I don't know, they just are. And that's a crappy joke. I will grant you that is a crappy joke. But you'd be surprised, you do that joke some places in the country, people come up to you after the show, that is the funniest joke in your act. And I had to go home, park the car in the garage, shut the door, start the engine, and just wait. But anyway, I'm in line for Pirates of the Caribbean. Dude in front of me turns to the girl who's loading people on the boats and goes, "Excuse me, miss, do you work here?" Aside from the fact she was loading people on the boats, she was dressed as a pirate! Huge pirate hat on, skull and crossbones on the front, arr, matey, an eye patch, even a big gold name tag said Susie, Disneyland, happiest place on earth. I looked at the guy and I went, "You were one of those kids who used to lick the bus window on the way to school, weren't you, buddy?" And just when I thought Window Licker had asked the stupidest question I was going to hear at Disneyland that day, topped himself. Turned back to poor Susie and goes, "What time does the 3 o'clock parade start?" Yeah, I know you think I made that up. No, I didn't make that up. What could make a brain go so wrong? The only thing I can think of, dude must have thought it was a parade about 3 o'clock. Like that was the theme of the parade. Like at some point they were going to come over the loudspeaker. "Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Disneyland celebrates the magic of 3 o'clock. In our spectacular 3 o'clock parade, starting at 12:45. Damas y caballeros, niños y niñas, Disneyland celebra el mágico de 3 de tardes. Y usted no habla inglés, Walgreens Premier Superscripciones de 17 idiomas diferentes." My name is Tim Babb. Thank you guys so much.
I'm Trey Stewart. Let's make this quick because my bus is coming in 8 minutes. I don't want to waste any time. Really quick. I saw a movie. I saw the Ouija Board movie. And it's out as a movie. It's a scary movie. I usually don't do scary movies. But I was like, whatever, I'll see this one. And so this movie is like a couple of white kids. They're playing with the Ouija board and they get haunted. And the only reason I know what a Ouija board is because I have white friends. It's the only reason I know. It's not something that, black families really play with, you know what I mean? Come on, it's like, we're not trying to mess with the supernatural. That's like, no, I'm good. I don't need that. But it's like, all right, I want to see this movie, and so they're playing the game, and they're trying to one of their friends died, so they're trying to communicate with the spirit. They're like, "Is this our friend Katie?" or some other general white girl name, I don't know. It's like, is this our friend Katie? Are we speaking with Katie? And then the thing slowly moved to yes, and they were like, "Oh my God, I knew it was Katie. It's Katie. Oh my God, okay." And then I was getting excited. One of them wasn't sold yet. One of them, I guess, was still skeptical. So he was like, "If this is really Katie, then do you remember what I said to you that night we went to the pier?" And the thing slowly moves to yes. And then he was like, "Guys, this isn't Katie. Because me and Katie never went to the pier." And that's the funniest moment to me, because now they just caught that ghost in a lie. Why is that ghost even lying? It could have, obviously that's a trick question, right? Obviously they're trying to catch it in the lie, and instead of the ghost could have did anything. It could have started floating stuff and just scaring them, but instead it was like, okay, all right, I got a 50-50 shot here. Did we go to the pier or no pier? I'm gonna roll the dice and say pier. No pier, I crapped out. Oh man. These kids came to play. It's like, what kind of ghost is that? I don't do scary movies, man. I don't like them because there are a lot of unnecessary questions, that go on. Like you always get this one, who's there? Right? Show yourself. It's like whoever's hiding in the background is gonna be like, "Oh shoot, you know what? You got me. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put all my cards on the table. I was gonna stab you in the face, but I did not expect you to take a quick survey of the area. That's I may be a murderer, but I'm not a liar." So I'm having a good time here, though. I'm from Detroit, and that's the appropriate response for that. It's complete silence, you know. You're Rock City. I hate telling people I'm from Detroit. Every time I do, they act like I just said a family member passed away. It's the same response. Like, hey, where you from? Detroit? Oh, yo, that's my bad. Damn. Yeah, I wouldn't have said nothing if I knew, man. That's, are you good? It's like, yeah, I'm good. People ask me what it's like being from Detroit, which is a loaded question. You know, I don't know. I feel like the best way for me to explain it is if Detroit ever gets it together, it could be Oakland. Oh. It's best case scenario. That's you know. People are like, yeah, you know, Trey, you moved to Detroit, or you moved from Detroit to Hollywood to be famous. That's not true at all. I didn't move to be famous. I moved to get money. I'm broke. That's it's different things. It's like just fame doesn't. What does it mean anymore? It used to be a time in America where to be famous, you had to have talent. You know what I mean? I look at people like Sammy Davis Jr. Sammy Davis Jr. was extremely right. Like, he was extremely talented. You know, this dude could act. He could sing. He could tap dance. He could do comedy. He was black and he was Jewish. Yeah, everything. All of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like God made him he was like the Voltron of entertainment. It's like, now go and be successful. It's like, because nowadays, you know, if you just look good and act ignorant, you get your own reality show. And I don't know. It's like, what does fame even mean? What does celebrity mean? You know, it's the good famous and it's bad fame. I'll tell you when I stopped wanting to be famous. When George Zimmerman became a celebrity. That's when I stopped wanting to be, because this is the thing. Like, he became a celebrity so much to where he almost did a boxing match with DMX. You remember that? Zimmerman almost did. He came this close to doing a celebrity boxing match with DMX. And I don't want to bring the mood down at all, but let's be real for a second. All right, they were calling it a celebrity boxing match. You know, that means that they were suggesting that DMX is still a celebrity. You know? That's not the case anymore. It's not 2004 anymore. It's like, what's next? We're gonna see the Boston Bomber versus Omarion? I don't think nobody wants to see that. You know, just fame is different. I'm trying to get money. You know, I just want to be able to talk to girls without feeling depressed afterwards. You know what I mean? It's like, I feel like I'm so broke to where now girls can smell my brokenness on me. I swear. I talked to this chick the other day. She wasn't having it. I was like, hey, excuse me. I think you're really beautiful. And I would love to get you. She cut me off. She was like, hold up. Did you ride the bus here? Did you wear that same outfit 3 days in a row? Is your bedroom somebody else's living room? Call me when you can close the door. I was like, she's right. It's like, I can't close the door, man. It's like, I split a living room with somebody. That's the hustle. And I'm on the grind. And when you're that close to somebody, you're going to get into an argument, right? And I feel like we lack the key component to ending an argument. We don't have a door to close. That's the best part. Oh, you know what? Forget you. It's like, ooh, that feels good. It's like, whenever I want to end an argument, the best I can do is just lay down in my bed and just face the other direction. Like, yeah, I'm done with this. Don't you talk to me. I'm done. Good night. Hey, can you cut that light off? So that's all I can do, man. I'm really just trying to be, I'm obviously extremely talented. I don't have to say that. But I want to be as talented as I can get, because I feel like, especially when you're black, I figured it out, okay? If you're black and really talented, you get away with a lot more. You know what I mean? Figured it out. Like, racism is nothing to a talented black dude, all right? That's like, whenever I'm driving late at night and I get pulled over by the police, I go into my best Denzel impression. You know, because like, nobody's ever been dangerous and had a good Denzel, you know what I mean? Just to show the cop, hey, you know, I'm not threatening at all. Cop's like, son, do you know why I pulled you over? Okay, no, officer, I do not know why you pulled me over. Yo, my tail light is out? Okay. No, you didn't, huh? No, you didn't. Okay. All right, okay. Oh, my tail light now. Okay, what if I told you I don't believe that, huh? It's like,
After that, the cop will be like, well, I was going to shoot you in the face, but clearly you got a future. Please, go ahead. Go Guys, I'm Trey Stewart. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Everybody with a drink, hold your drink up. Everybody with a drink, hold your drink up. Good, drink up. Just don't drink and drive, because I've done that shit before. I'm drinking and driving. I'm thinking, who the hell will plant a tree in the middle of the damn road? This is ridiculous. I'm driving, doing my damnness, trying to avoid the tree, just to realize there was that air freshener hanging from the rearview mirror. Man, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. But if you are going to drink and drive, do yourself a favor. Stop at a convenience store and get a stack of newspapers and put them on your passenger seat. That way when you driving and you swerving, just throw them out the window one at a time. Look like you delivering them some of the bitches. Now don't do that on 95 because it's not going to work, okay? Everybody from South Florida make some noise. Where you at? South Florida make some noise. Yes. You just never know what you'll get in South Florida, do you? My daughter got an F in English. An F in English. I went through the school to talk to the teacher. I said, I thought you said my daughter was doing good in English. How the hell did she get an F? And the teacher was like, okay, mira, let me show you something. Mira, What, you gave my daughter an F in English? You don't even speak English. So, no, mira, espérate, I'm going to show you something. Mira, what the hell is ano? And how do you spell ano? So, no, espérate. I'm like, damn it, I'm better than. So, no, mira, espérate. How you say it? No, how you say it. You're the teacher. You mean how I say it. F for your ass. But you never know what you'll get in South Florida. I'm pissed off. I go to the principal office and it's a black dude. I'm like, dog, my daughter got an F in English. And the teacher don't even speak English. Explain this to me. He's going to take my paper and be like, okay, mira, let me show you something. You too? So you just never know what you'll get in South Florida. And I like Pollo Tropical. Anybody like Pollo Tropical? Love Pollo Tropical. What's that pineapple soda they sell at Pollo Tropical? The Jupina. I love the Jupina. First time I learned how to say that in Spanish, I completely messed it up. I'm like, let me get the black beans, quarter chicken, rice, and a la pinga. Yes, let me get a la pinga. And anybody speaking a little Spanish know that a la pinga is a dick. Okay? But it sounds like whooping. So I'm thinking I'm saying this right, so I'm going in on it. I'm like, matter of fact, can I get that la pinga in a grande? Let me get a large la pinga. Because I like a lot of la pinga. And I don't want to get halfway to where I'm going and want more la pinga. So let me get a large la pinga now, please. And can I get a straw with my la pinga? Because I like to suck my la pinga. So let me get a straw with my la pinga. So I think I done said this right. I get to the window, they give me my food. I'm like, where's my la pinga? And this gay dude was like, ta-da. I'm like, no ta-da. No! What the hell did I just order? So no! If you don't speak it, don't speak it. Because you just never know. I'm yelling, I love South Florida, man. You just never know what you'll get here, man. I love South Florida, man. And I know y'all probably looking at me, y'all like, yeah, he's black. You know, I'm not really black. Well, okay. Well, all right. According to my credit, I am black as hell, okay? But I am coming up. I'm eventually going to change a lot of what's happening in my life, so hell with y'all. But this is a lot of fun, man. I'm going to have a lot of fun. This is what I do, you know what I'm saying? I love doing whatever the hell this is, I love doing it, okay? You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, I'm single, too. I don't know if anybody else here is single? Anybody single? Yes, everybody with me. I'm single. And you know, I mean, I don't want being single. I mean, I want a girlfriend. So how you doing, single? But like you ever been with a black dude? No? Tonight is your night. But you know what they say, once you go black, no, you mess up your credit. You know what I'm saying? You come over here on your own, I'm gonna mess your credit up. No, this is awesome, man. How you doing over there, buddy? Well, cool, man. This light is hot as hell. What you got that light on? Hell? It is hot up here. But anyway, any Beyonce fans in the house? Where the Beyonce fans at? Love Beyonce. I'm not talking about her, but I love Beyonce. I do. Paris Hilton, we got any Paris Hilton fans in the house? Good, because I hate Paris Hilton. Remember they let her out of jail because she cried a lot in her cell? I cried a lot in my cell too. But I didn't cry because I was in jail. No, I cried because the some bitch I shared the cell with was twice as big as me. And he was naked. And he kept singing Akon, Smack That. Oh, I cried like a bitch. Don't judge me. And where the Michael Jackson fans at? Where the Michael fans? You know Michael Jackson fans? I love Michael, man. Michael can take anything and make it sound smooth, okay? I mean, but think about it. How many people you know that can grow up a poor black boy and become a rich white woman? You don't see that every day. Michael Jackson was amazing. Michael can take anything. Michael come out, Michael be like, another day is gone, I'm still not alone. How could this be that you're not here with me? You know what? I hate that hiccup chick. Cause you ain't bad, you ain't nothing. How it all began. I was 35 and he was only 10 years old. Y'all gonna help me Y'all like Michael Jackson, man. Y'all remember this song? Take pretty baby, read the line till you know. You give me feeling like I never. Oh, y'all don't know the damn song? To the white people in attendance. Black people and Spanish people, we don't know the song, we know the hook. Watch this. Just kiss me, baby, and tell me twice that you're the one for me. You make me feel. Oh, now y'all know the damn song, right? The whole verse, y'all just sit there like, my name's Clyde, thank y'all for
my girlfriend and I have a 3-year-old daughter, because God's wrath is real. It's hard to deal with, you know what I'm saying? She still sleeps in the bed with me and her mother because we don't like sex. Sleeps horizontal, which is rude, you know what I'm saying? She tries to keep the penis far away from the vagina as possible. She has weird dreams, you know what I'm saying? I was watching her dream the other night, and she was dreaming, and she was like, you know what, Tyrone? If you don't want to show up to work on time, you don't have to show up at all. And I was like, did you just have a dream about middle management? Gotta get you better toys, you know what I'm saying? She likes Beyonce, which I think is a little bit young to like Beyonce, but I can't tell her not to like Beyonce because you can't tell a black woman not to like Beyonce. She wears little bitty shorts, you know? She came out the room the other day, she had on these little bitty shorts, and a little halter top with her baby tummy hanging out, and glasses and a hat. And I was like, what the hell are you wearing? And she was like, I woke up like this. I was like, you will die like that. You need to wear more appropriate clothing, like maybe Amish, you know what I'm saying? She likes Doc McStuffins. If you don't know who Doc McStuffins is a toy that fixes other toys' boo-boos, okay? If you're a toy and you got a boo-boo, you're in luck, the doc is in, she'll fix you up. As a result of that, my daughter likes Band-Aids, okay? Loads and loads of Band-Aids. And I'm like, you know what, baby, you like Band-Aids? We're gonna get you some Band-Aids. We got Band-Aids all over her legs, and all over her arms, and all over her face. And at last count, we're at 327 Band-Aids. And it's weird when we go out. People don't know that she likes Band-Aids, okay? They just look at me like I'm a bad father. Like I'm Adrian Peterson or something. And they just... Then I was like, you know what? I'm trying to be socially conscious. So I said, you know what, baby? Not only are we gonna get you Band-Aids, we're gonna get you black Band-Aids. You know they don't make black Band-Aids? You can't find black Band-Aids anywhere. It's the last bastion of racism. You can't find black Band-Aids. I know this because it's called Walgreens, it's called CVS, I even called Africa. I was like, Africa, do you have any black Band-Aids? They were like, no, we do not have any black Band-Aids. Not only that, there's no nice way to ask for black Band-Aids, because every time I ask for black Band-Aids, it comes off like I'm a militant Black Panther from the 1960s. Because I asked the guy at Walgreens, I said, Mr. Walgreens, do you have any black Band-Aids? And what he heard was, look here, Cracker Ofe, where are the black Band-Aids? And he got nervous, he didn't know how to respond. He said, we don't have any black Band-Aids. All we have is electrical tape. So now I'm at home cutting up electrical tape, trying to make black Band-Aids. So I'm putting little cotton balls on. You know they don't make black cotton balls? You can't find black cotton balls anywhere. You would think we would have black cotton balls with our relationship with cotton, but no. You can't find black cotton balls. Know this because it's called Walgreens, it's called CVS. I even called Africa. I was like, Africa, do you have any black cotton balls? It was like, is this the same man that asked us for black Band-Aids? Me and my girl got a white nanny because slavery happened. We trying to get you back one white person at a time. Pretty sure my white nanny lets my daughter watch Fox News. She trying to get us back one Negro at a time. I know this because my daughter likes Doc McStuffins, so she has a clinic where she fixes other toys' boo-boos. I went in the clinic the other day and I noticed Princess Tiana way in the corner. I said, baby, you're not gonna fix Princess Tiana? And she was like, Daddy, we don't take Obamacare. I don't know how to respond. I was like, baby, what about Dora the Explorer? She was like, I don't think Dora's legal. I'm like, why not? She was like, all my Cabbage Patch Kids have a birth certificate. All Dora has is a book bag and an accent. I love my daughter, you know. I let her play with the neighbors. She plays with the neighbors, but they have to play through the fence because they're Jewish. And the other day, she went through the fence. She pulls her shirt up. She says, I got the best boobies in the world. And I didn't know how to respond. And I said, oh, I got porno. So I went up and told my daughter, I said, look, baby, you clearly don't have the best boobies in the world. It's weird, I don't know. Her mom wants to get married. Her mom is pushing it. She's like, baby, I'm ready to get married. I feel like we're best friends. I said, babe, we're not even Facebook friends. No, I'm serious. She blocked me from her Facebook account, so I can't see anything that's going on. I was like, cool. I blocked her from my Bank of America account. #winning. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't know when I'm ready. I don't know. So I just make up stuff for her to do before we get ready, you know, before we get married. So I was like, you know what, baby? When you go to counseling, then I know we're ready to get married. When you swallow, then I'll know your pride and go to counseling, then I know you're ready to get married, you know? When you give me your cell phone password, yeah, see how I got quiet, ladies? Yeah, you want to exchange nuptials, but not passwords? It's crazy, because we've been together 3 years. I got her a password to her vagina. That was easy. It was up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, select, start. But I still don't have her password. I don't know what to do, man. She said she's ready. She's like, I want to be your trophy wife. And I'm like, honey, trophies don't talk. Or gain weight, you know what I'm saying? Like, Ooh, it's tough. I know. It's ladies, I get it. I know it's a double standard. It's not fair, but let's be honest, ladies. Y'all have all the other double standards that work in your favor. Everything that you love is a double standard, like lingerie. See? That's a double standard. You look nice in a shirt, I bet you look better in a bra. You look nice in jeans, I bet you look better in a thong. You know why? Because ladies look better the more clothes they take off. Men, on the other hand, we look better the more clothes we put on. Women say it all the time. I love a man in a uniform. I love a fireman. You know how many clothes a freaking fireman is wearing? Everything you want is a double standard, right? Marriage, think about it. Oh, the day is such a beautiful day. Just to get you to show up, we got to give you 2.5 months salary, right? Just to show up. You got a wedding dress, $5,000. A ceremony, $5,000. A honeymoon, $5,000. Meanwhile, what do men get? Yeah, a tux rental from the men's warehouse that we got to turn in by midnight and we turn into a pumpkin. The best double standard that really explains men and women is quality time, right? Because women, the difference between you and us is when we want to spend quality time with you, we want you to like it. Hey, come over, let's play Halo, high five. Yeah, when you guys want to spend quality time with us, they don't want us to like it, fellas. They want us to hate it. Stay with me. They want to know we love them enough to do something we hate. If you think I'm wrong, next time she asks you to go shopping, freaking love it, okay? Wake her up at 5 a.m. like a 6-year-old on Christmas morning. It's time to go shopping. It's time to go shopping. It's time. I want you to skip from store to store. Let her try on every single thing. Oh, try that on. That's beautiful. Oh, try that on. That's beautiful. Oh, try that on. That's beautiful. Oh, can we please do this again next week? Can I please hold your purse? She will never ask you to go shopping again. You guys been great. I'm Trent Davis.
I found this phone. I've been texting Haiti for like 3 days. For real, like I didn't like at least 5,000. I gotta have a contributor from the unknown contributor. I don't know. Somebody gonna have to deal with that. Being marginally famous, y'all, it sucks, y'all. Because you always get mistaken for somebody that's way more famous than you. Like, people come up to me all the time, be like, hey, man, I love that song, Regulators. I'm not Warren G. They be like, man, Hammer, you can't touch this, man. Wait, man, the Hammer pins. Like, nah, not Hammer. DJ Quick, you cut your braids. Like, no. Be like, Sam Cassell. They be like, no, you're not that tall. No, I don't look like him in the face. I don't look like E.T. Always trying to compare me to somebody ugly. You ever said Bobby Brown one time. I was upset. Arsenio Hall. Y'all see the resemblance? I don't see the resemblance. Now, Regina King, she famous, y'all. For real, for real. She can sell feminine products with just her voice. Have a happy period, always. That's famous, you feel me? You know, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, you know. Calvin chased her around all those years and never had relations, because that's the difference between me and Calvin. Curtis Baldwin and Regina King had relations. Since we doing it clean. Relations. So I felt like, you know, we was a couple when she started doing all the movies, The Boys in the Hood, Poetic Justice. You know, I show up at the premiere, but I'm on the other side of the velvet rope. She made me feel like Eddie Kane. Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. Nights like this. She had me singing the theme song to 227. No place like home, where your family around. She like, man, that's 1,000 years ago, boy. I'm a movie star. I ain't a television star. I'm a movie star. Proud of her, though. Very beautiful woman. I had to learn how to share, y'all. I didn't know how to share. I got a whooping with my first racing track.
You know, you get the Hot Wheel tracks. Eventually, your mama whoop you with it. I got mine whooping the first day. Because I didn't want to share. I was putting it together. And my brother was already grabbing the car because he wanted to make it go down the thing first. But I was like, nah, let me finish. I made the loop and I got it. Like, let me do this. He go over there. He like this. About to send the thing down. Like, whoom. I'm over here like, it's like a slow motion. Like, oh. I go over there and bop, right across his head. My mother seen me hit her child and whooped the skin off me. And I got thick skin. I got silverback knuckle skin. Elephant knee skin. I remember one time my mom was like, I'm gonna give you a whoop and go out there and get a tree. Oh, yeah, tree. That's when she took the switches and braided them. So while she braiding the switch, I go in there and I put on all my Super Friend underwear. Put on Superman, Aquaman, Batman, Green Lantern. I go in there and I pull my pants up. She's like, we're gonna do it a little different today. Put your pants down. I was like, whoa. I pulled it down. It looked like I had a pull-up on. She whooped the Super Friends off me, y'all. My mom wasn't no joke. She was serious. Man, I got a crazy, crazy mind. Like, I can't stand for somebody to breathe on my food. Like, I went to this restaurant. I gotta order my food. Like, yes, I want the steak and broccoli. Please no talking over it and hold the bad breath too. Thank you. Cause this guy, man, I took my girl out for Valentine's Day. And this guy brought my food to the table like this. Here's your steak and mashed potatoes and crab cakes. I was like, man, your breath like salt and pepper on it right now, man. I got that. I don't need that much sodium, man. I got high blood pressure. You can keep that. One time we went to Chuck E. Cheese, and they took our pizza and walked it all around Chuck E. Cheese. Kids in there sneezing, H1N1, all that around. I don't know what they doing. It smelled like one of Mike Vick's pit bull kennels in there. And I was like, I gotta bring my food right to me. Please don't breathe on it. That's my time for the night, y'all. I thank y'all. I appreciate you. I love y'all. Thank you.
Hola. Mi nombre es Mosca, pero más mexicanos me llaman Mayate. Cuando oí la palabra Mayate pensé que era cállate. Pues dije, hey, tú, Mayate, güey. People say I'm trying to be Mexican because I speak Spanish, but I just paid attention in school. Okay. I was the only black kid in all honors classes in an all-black school. It's messed up being black and speaking Spanish because I hear everything y'all say. I walked in the store the other day, this Mexican lady was like, hey, Pepito, ven. No, mijo, ahí viene un negro. Yeah, y'all laughing because you know what I'm talking about, right? She's like, hey, Pepito, no lo mires. No lo mires. Está borracho. Hey, black folks ain't drunk, we just walk cool, you feel me? It just look like players be drunk. We do it like that, you feel me? I remember I was dating this Latina girl one time. She took me home to meet her mom, and this was before I spoke Spanish. And she was like, right when I met her, I was like, hey, nice to meet you. And she was like, ay, pobrecito, qué feo. What? What? Somebody fell. I got good balance. Don't trip. It wasn't me. I moved out here and I found out a lot of cholos didn't like black people. Blew my mind because they be driving by in their car and they be mad dogging me, jamming. Walk it out. I hate Mayates! Mayates walk it out, and Changos walk it out, and Yata walk it out. Look, it's black people out there say they don't like Mexicans. They ain't riding around in their car jamming. Y volver, volver, volver. What's up? Yeah, you better get on this chin thing. You know what I hate though is these cholos that act like cholos, but they not real cholos. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no real cholo if you got a job. You know what I'm saying? At nighttime, you in the club, you punking. People say, hey, you looking at my lady or what, puto? During the daytime, it's like, who is it? It's Sparklets, eh? Hey, one up. It's my socks are reaching me, eh? Hey, why do y'all pull y'all socks up like that though? I don't understand that. I'll pull them up all the way up there. Look like little kid. I think Cholo is short for Chavo del Ocho. Give it up for all the beautiful Latina women in the house tonight, looking very beautiful. Hey, fellas, you better clap for these ladies if you want to get some. You better clap. You better clap. Man, I was sucking this Mexican girl the other day and got some horchata out of that. I couldn't believe it. And no, look, it was tight. The cinnamon came out of that. I was like, oh. I was sucking the left, horchata came out, the right, Jamaica came out of that motherfucker. I was like, oh, she started it was tamarindo. I was like, this got the whole machine. Hell yeah, margarita. Is there any white people here tonight? Any white people? I can see y'all glowing in the back. What's cracking? What's don't trip. I love white people. Y'all brought us here, so don't trip. You feel me? That's all good. It's hot in Africa. Shoot, I don't even know if y'all know it. You don't even pee over there. It just mist. It's like. I'm trying to get married, and I don't have time to waste no more. So I just walk up to chicks now and unzip my pants and go, deal or no deal. Go ahead, Lisa, open the case. You know what's messed up? Some dude came out of the shadows talking about he was the banker, but he had a bigger offer. Yeah, that messed up. Her girlfriends were like, take the deal, take the deal. Phew, that was close. You almost took the little one. I think women are smarter than men. Wait, slow down. It's just because your brains work faster. You understand what I'm talking about. Every woman in here right now is sitting here going, okay, I gotta get pedicure, I gotta get manicure, I gotta get highlights, I gotta go to IKEA, I gotta get new candles, I gotta get the babysitter, I gotta get new glasses, I gotta get the dip, I gotta get a haircut, I gotta do this. Clyde about that guy at the club last night, I gotta get into the drink, I gotta get a pedicure, I gotta get a manicure, I gotta go to IKEA, I gotta go to Smart & Final, I gotta go to Kroger, I gotta... Ah! No wonder y'all can't shut the up sometimes. And then you holding your fart, stop doing that stupid shit. That hot air gotta come out somewhere, ladies. You know why women's brains work so much faster though? Because there's a 5-to-1 ratio of women to men on the planet. They gotta think fast. They gotta be able to outthink those other 4. They usually call them their friends. That's the funny part. Hey, Hey, y'all know what I'm talking about. Women are so jealous, they don't even like the chicks they hang out with. They just talk to her because she listens. And the only reason she listening, because she waiting on her turn. She's like, I can't wait for shut up so I can say on my mind right now, damn. I asked this question on stage a couple nights ago. I said, who likes sex more, men or women? And this chick goes, me. I got a picture of her on my cell phone. Don't try. I think it's women, though, but my problem is women, y'all are so spoiled. Y'all want it to be good every time. Hey, fellas, it's good to us every time, ain't it? You feel me? We just happy to be in the spot. See, women, they go into it with hopes and dreams and expectations and... Come on, that ain't realistic. Look, every movie you go to ain't no blockbuster, ladies. Sometimes you gotta go to the parking lot and get you a bootleg. You still see the movie. I'm just saying, you can't expect your man to be Michael Jordan every night. He gotta be Kobe every once in a while, shoot. Oh, hell yeah, that's 50 more right there, 50 more, ha! Hey, I don't know if y'all heard this or not, but they say the big earthquake's about to hit, and I'm hoping to hit the child support building. Swallow up all the records and that. Dead serious. I owe child support, and my daddy still owe me. Man, I just found out they didn't have no child support in Mexico. Why the hell did y'all leave? I'm trying to move down there. What y'all talking about? I started thinking about it though. I was like, dang, no child support in Mexico, huh? Oh, no wonder them kids selling chiclets. Hey, don't say, oh, I put my little boy out there. I was like, it's chicle, dog, chicle. Hey, I got off this for the last minute, but I want to go back to this. Can I talk about sex real quick? They gave me the light when I said that. Get your off stage. I think men and women, now y'all agree with me, I got two things I want to do. I think men and women, our approach to sex is like the mall, right? Okay, look, a man can walk in the mall for one thing and walk right the hell out. Because we got focus. We know what we want when we walk in the mall. Man, I'm going here to give me a belt. I got it. Women, you can't go in the mall for one thing. There's too many stores everywhere. There's too much stuff blinking and shining and women, they going in there just for a pair of shoes, but they like to warm it up. It's like, ooh. I can't wait to get these shoes. I can't wait to... Is that a sale? We standing there stupid like, did you get the shoes? Did you get the shoes? She's like, no, don't stop. Buy 3, get 1 free? Now, I got a theory. This is my theory, and I want y'all to, if this theory is true, y'all clap. I'm getting off stage right now. All right. If this theory is true, y'all clap. I think for women, different sexual positions make different noises. Like if you're hitting it from the back, fellas, it's more of a grunt. You know what I mean? It's more of a right? Is that right? Okay. Wait, I'm not done yet. When you're on top, ladies, that's a different noise. It's more of a grinding noise. It's almost like you're grinding your teeth. Right? Is that right? Okay. Now this is my favorite. This is my favorite noise in my ear. I like to hear this one. This is the one. The ladies like this one. And the missionary, like when they laying on their back, right? Now this is a different noise. It's a different noise. Okay. And this is their favorite part too. When it goes in first, this is the noise. You ready? Is it more like a? This is my favorite though. This is my favorite. Hold on. I'm trying to get ready for this one. Hold on. When you're laying on your back, ladies, this is the noise. This is the noise. This is the noise. Is that right? Okay, hey you guys, my name is Flye. I'm up out of here.
I'm here, God dog it. What's going on? Yeah, he look like, I don't know this Negro from nobody. That's okay. Man, I'm so glad to be out here in Pasadena tonight, man. You know, I live in LA. I've been like chilling in Pasadena all day. Like, I was so happy to be out in Pasadena tonight. I've been walking around town all day grinning for no reason. Like, I was grinning like an African during Kwanzaa. Like, I am so happy to be here. In the city of Pasadena, home of the big bowl of roses. I am so happy to be here. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but Nigerians, they happy to be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? They happy to be in line for no reason at all. I am so happy to be in line. It's like, dude, we at the DMV, man. I know. I am so happy to be at the DMV. Dog, you don't even have a car, man. I know, yes, I know. But if I did, I'd be even happier. I am so happy to be here. Ridiculous, man. Couples make some noise. Where the couples at? Where the couples at tonight? Where the couples? This is a room full of loneliness. God, dog. This is depression at its worst. I'm jealous. I'm really jealous of successful couples, man. I think because my relationship failed so miserably last year, so I'm jealous of anybody else who got a good relationship. And really what happened was the arguing just got to be way, out of control. Like it almost to the point where it turned physical. I don't like a woman that puts her hands in my face. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that. And for some reason, I felt like my girlfriend's favorite number was 11 because anytime we get into an argument, she'd always throw that number up in my face. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, you know what? You're getting on my nerves, Tamika. So what you need to do is take all that weave out your head, clean up this house, and go sit down somewhere. Oh, hell no. First of all, what you need to do is get yourself together, Mr. Funny Man, Mr. Unknown Comic. Like, you know what? You acting real childish right now. What are you, 11? Oh, wait, is that supposed to be funny? Huh? What, you Chris Rock right now, huh? Well, let me tell you something. First of all, you don't even have $11 to your name. You barely make $11 an hour. And you only have 11 followers on Twitter, so I'm gonna need you to get out of my face. And for whatever reason, when black women feel like they didn't give you that exclamation point at the end of the argument, they always do that lean in and dip back. You know what I'm saying? Like, so once you get out of my face. Oh, man. I'm in a financially desperate situation right now because of my relationship problems. Like, I'm at the point where I've already contemplated robbing banks. I'm just not comfortable with the getaway schemes just yet. I'm serious, man. Like, I don't have good luck with the police. That's what it is. Like I'll get busted and it's gonna look like a really bad episode of CSI. You know what I'm saying? Like, I pull off 80 successful robberies, and then right at my retirement robbery, I'll get busted by that one veteran detective that always seems to find that isolated clue in the video surveillance playback, tying the case together in under 10 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're sitting there marveling at my genius, y'all. Like, hey, boss, man, this dude is really good, man. I mean, he is really good. I mean, well, first of all, I mean, you know, there's no fingerprints at the crime scene. He's wearing a ski mask and sunglasses and clown shoes, man. Where did he get those clown shoes from? I don't know. I think it's an open and shut case. Yeah, maybe you're right. Wait a minute. Go back. Okay, zoom in. Pan left. Isolate the background noise. There. It's the letter P. He's in Pasadena at the Ice House. Let's go. What the hell? How did he figure that out? I don't know. I'm a goofy dude too, man. Like, I know it don't look like it, but I'm a goofy guy. Like, I still watch cartoons, man. You know what I'm saying? Grown man, I love cartoons. I like action cartoons, though. That's what I really love. I love action cartoons. Because I think the evil laugh is like an overused commodity when you watch an action cartoon, if you'd agree. Now follow me. Now, the evil laugh usually comes to that point in the cartoon when the villain discusses his plans of world domination with the hero. But the thing he has going in his favor is the commercial break times the laugh just perfectly, so it leaves you in suspense every single time. You've all seen the villain going in on the hero. Well, boy blunder. We seem to have you a bit tied up at the moment. Well, no matter, because once we slip this neurotoxin into the city water supply, and the whole town is gripped in fear, there'll be no one to stop me, especially you. Commercial break. Sock 'em, bop 'em, sock 'em, bop 'em, sock 'em once and bop 'em twice. Sock 'em, bop 'em from a tail. It's like, oh, it ends perfectly. Here's the issue, though. Real life villains have no access to the evil laugh. You know why? There's never a commercial break to time the length of it. Imagine the most diabolical drug dealer on your side of town using the evil laugh during the gang meetup. It would just end in an awkward fade off, people. Everybody gather round, man, gather round. And listen up real good. Cause tonight, we're gonna make a move and them fools over there on the west side. Snake, you and Ace going through the back and disarm that security guard. Guillotine, you and Syringe bust in through the front. And you waste anybody, and I mean anybody that moves. Ice Pick, you and I going through the side door and cut the line of that security cable. And once we have all their drugs and their money, we'll own the streets on the west side. We'll own everything west of Pasadena is what I'm trying to say, y'all. Let's just go do this. And just go. I like hanging out at black barbershops. If you haven't had a chance to do that, please take a field trip, people. It's an excellent time. There's always great conversations going on in black barbershops. I don't know about everybody else, but when you come to black barbershop, conversations are just immaculate. Especially when the subject of sports comes up. Because every black man in America is like an ESPN analyst when it comes to sports. You can always tell who the oldest Negro in the shop is just by whom he deems to be the greatest player of all time and in that sport. Because usually the oldest dude in an argument never names a player you have ever heard of. You know what I'm saying? Like, say you two and me. Say we at the barbershop. Say the young lady on the left, right? She's the youngest person in the barbershop. She's like, you know what? I don't care what nobody say. LeBron James is the greatest basketball player of all time. See, my man right here, he's a little old. He's like, man, hell no. Michael Jordan was the greatest basketball player of all time. Let's say me, I'm older than both of them. So I'm like, man, Dr. J was the greatest basketball player of all time. Then the old dude at the corner at the domino table was like, man, Skip McDougal was the greatest man to ever touch a basketball, y'all. 60 points a game, 73 assists, 12 rebounds. So then you go and Google Skip McDougal, right? So you got a black and white photo on Wikipedia like this. The basketball he's shooting with has laces in the front. The team he played for no longer even exists in that city. The Pasadena Redhawks, now known as the Phoenix Suns. Like, what in the hell did they have? Yeah, that's my time. Reggie Jr., thank you.
Good to be back in California. I love performing in California. It's so different
from around the country. You all are so progressive. I love progressive people. Like if there was a female president, I feel like you all would welcome it no matter what. And I love that because I grew up in a household where my mom told me, baby, if there was a female president, there'd be no wars. Ooh, hallelujah. And I believed that because we all know if there's one thing women do best, is fight fair. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Don't do that. It's not my fault. If you're scared, you're scared. But listen, you have to know you don't fight fair. I don't have to know you, and I know that you don't fight fair. All I have to do is listen to you talk to another one of your female friends about a fight you had with your man. That's all I have to do. When a woman talks about her man to another woman, pay attention to the story. When she tells the story, she gives her man this dumb guy voice. You all know the voice, and that's when I told him he needed to grow up, and he was like, oh, well, why do I have to grow up? Really? Is that what he did? He stumped his, oh, well, LeBron James and beer, oh. That's not fair. You don't fight fair. My last girlfriend got in a fight with me for being lactose intolerant. I had to say sorry. One time, I found myself in the middle of a fight. Does that ever happen, men? Just blink at me 3 times if you know what I'm talking about. Like 1 minute everything's cool, next minute you're in the middle of the fight because you never saw the fight start because you never said anything. You never said anything. We were going on a nice relaxing walk, and I should say my girlfriend at the time was what you would call type A, okay? Now, if you ever have the opportunity, the privilege to date a woman who's type A, you must first understand that they're very organized, very structured individuals. They're always 2 steps ahead of everybody else because they're planners, you understand, which is a gift and a curse because they've thought about everything that you've thought about and they're a little bit smarter than you, so they've actually moved on 2 weeks into the future with their own thoughts to the point where they can actually start worrying really hard about stuff that has not happened. 2 weeks into the future, to the point where they can actually get upset at you thinking about what you would probably do in that situation that they made up. 2 weeks into the future. Meanwhile, your silly behind is in the present, going on a nice relaxing walk, thinking everything's cool. So that's backstory, right? So she was applying for this job at University of Denver. It was a financial analyst position. She had every right to be stressed out about the interview, but the interview wasn't until 2 weeks from when we were walking, right? So she says, could I run some questions by you that might come up on the interview just so I can get my thoughts together? And I said, And she said, okay, what are 5 weaknesses that you think that I have? I'm in the middle of a fight. Did you all see when it started? I didn't. There was no bell. There was no voiceover. We now bring you to your regularly scheduled public argument already in progress. Nothing. I was just there on an island. I said, baby, 5? You think I would sit here and nitpick you 5 times? I'm not that type of person. You know that. And more importantly, any weaknesses you think you have. Aren't those my strengths? Isn't that why you chose me? Come on, baby. Like, you know there's no right answer, right? Like, okay, I don't know. All right. One of your weaknesses is sometimes you put me in unwinnable situations. Like right now, because we're just walking. Can't you just chill? You ever do that, guys? That you say something real stupid to your woman, you protect your chest and take a step back? Like, you're not scared as much as you're just kind of in awe of your own work. You're like, wow, that did not have to happen. Would you look at that? No, that's crazy. She was mad at other stuff. Now it's just me. That's great. No, I didn't have help. It's, wow. She gave me an answer I'll never forget. She said, well, at least you were honest. And then she kissed me, and we kept walking. That messed me up for 2.5 weeks. I didn't know. I'm like, is it over? Who won? What was the point? Excuse me? Who won? Nobody. There was no answer. We didn't talk about this for 2.5 weeks. She actually got the job. I should have been cool, but I needed closure.
I was like, baby, congratulations, you did it. You. Hey, you know what this reminds me of though? Remember that one time we had that fake fight about fake weaknesses and I was all like, Hey, we cool? We gotta be cool. She said, oh, that? Oh yeah, we're more than cool. I've let it go. When a woman says she's let it go, it never went anywhere, all right? It just went around back to find better parking so that it can surprise you the next time you say something that's stupid, right? You don't think they actually let stuff go. They got a special place in their brain for all the dumb stuff you've ever done and said. Think of Tupperware. They tuck it away neatly, put it right over here, go back to living a healthy, everyday lifestyle. It's like it's not there, but it is, and they'll get back to it when they need it. You understand? Men don't know how to do that. We don't do that in an argument. Everything for a man has to be directly in front of him for him to reach stimulus in an argument, and it has to be in his face going this way, forward, because men think forward, point A, point B, in a line. I had other thoughts, but they're back there. Can't use those, gotta use those up there. Point A, point B, in a line. Men think in a line. Women think in an elliptical fashion. Any thought she's ever had about you from the day she met you to present times to 2 weeks from now, all on one even uniform plane of equal thought and power. That's why when she's thinking about that perfect thing to say to shut you down in an argument, pay attention. Before she says a word, her neck starts moving around in this motion before she even talks. And then she'll find it. Oh, I found it right there. You remember that? I found it right there. Or maybe that's just my life. I don't know. So now that I got your attention, Rachel Dolezal, are we pretending like that never happened? Is that just over? We just kind of swept that under the rug. See how quiet it got? And yeah, that's over. Is it though? A white woman pretended to be black for 8 years and got a job at the NAACP, and nobody knows where she is right now. That doesn't bother anybody? Like, shouldn't we have tracked her or something? Like, when I first heard that, I had the same reaction that I had when I found out that In-N-Out Burger had a secret menu. Like, I wasn't upset, but I wasn't happy about it, but I just didn't know that was an option. No, because hear me, I'm very proud to be black. I wouldn't change it for a thing. Love being black. But if I knew that changing your race for a specific convenience of a situation was an option, I would have experimented in college too. You understand what I mean? Just a little bit. I mean, not like being white at traffic stops. Everybody expects that. I'd go deeper. You understand? I've always wanted to be Japanese. No, just to try it. Just to try. See, when I was 17 years old, I had sushi for the first time. It blew my mind. Everybody to that point told me, sushi's bad for you. You shouldn't have it. I had it. It was amazing. And my first thought was, what else are the Japanese hiding from me? And that's when I got it in my head. What if I could just be Japanese for, I don't know, 8 years? And get a job at the NAACP? And then just vanish, right? Out of nowhere. And then all of a sudden, the first all-black sushi chef restaurant pops up. And it'll be called Nigiri Please. Do you see the skill that is involved? I said nothing wrong. Do you see the skill? Hey, I gotta go. That's my time. I'm Alvin Williams. Thank you.